Okay.
I don't know. It's just probably like this is like a video. This is not like the worst type of video game in that regard, is it?
No. I
No.
mean, it is pretty bloody, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the cutscene where Will shows up and the goblin starts bleeding all over and a lot of blood splatting whenever any hit happens. It's actually pretty bloody.
That's true. Could you try to? No, you're probably already inside of my stream. I'm just, I've never really done something like with Streamlabs. So at this point, everything is. I just want to be sure that it works. So
So,
maybe I can just check myself,
Paladin,
probably.
not duo with at hardcore runs. Hardcore runs. Time to delete Korga from the face of this planet.
Seems like it's working. It does seem like it's working.
So how are my commands that I've set up for our Nightbot?
Oh
It
my god.
is hashtag do is exclamation
Is it?
mark duo stream.
I think it's Oh, it doesn't. Mine is called Paliduo, I think. Just going to try and
Duo
type. Ah, okay.
build. Hashtag duo rules.
Right. And we'll have to change some of the stuff in the Nightbot because we agreed that we were not going to use the Ogre Horn. We agreed that we were going to do different versions of the Minthara, resolving Minthara, and
Yeah.
we haven't decided on the Glut Halsin or the Glut Underdark thing, but probably we'll end up in a situation where we don't actually need to use him. We can probably become so powerful that we can solo the content that we need to kill, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah. So I'ma just delete ogres, okay?
Roger. Let me just go
No
into this.
companions. No
Let's.
companions. Glut okay for the Dweger. Let's delete the Glut slash Halsin thing. I've never understood that anyways.
Cloud okay for Dweger. Yeah, because that's okay with me. There we go.
Yeah.
Ogre Horn, remove that one. We don't need that one. We'll kill them.
Let's remove that.
Yeah,
Let's
and
just kill the ogres.
yes. All right. Submit. Okay, I think that is pretty much. I think that's going to work.
So what kind of timer did I set? Yeah, timer for our multi-stream. Okay.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes. All right. Okay.
Oh my.
Jesus
You know what?
Christ.
I have to vent. I have to vent. I have to vent for a short bit. Because I have something that's annoying me in in the real life, and
Oh.
fortunately, it's no computer audio. But
Oh.
it's worse. But it's worse. It's state officials
Okay.
because they are annoying as hell. I'm trying to get married. We're trying to get married. We did the application process because they have it on the web page. Okay, so check a free date and then fill out the online form. Online form are questions like what name do you want to take on, which state do you come from, what's your gender, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I get an automated mail that
Mm-hmm.
says here we have our online tool that tells you which documents you have to send before you get a personal appointment with a worker. You need to send the documents beforehand.
Mm.
Okay, I find out what we need to send all the documents. Then I get a mail from a state worker. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I need to. We're still unsure what documents you need. Please answer me the following questions. Exactly the same questions I filled out in the online form.
Yeah. My God.
Well, then I answered every question, and after every question, I wrote as filled out in the online form and as visible in the documents I sent. Then I get a mail back. Yeah, then please send the following documents. Exactly the same documents I sent 2 emails before.
Yeah. You are simply
I mean,
getting, I mean, crazy at some point.
yeah, I don't know. Do they have any, I don't know, data protection protocol that because it's got what, because a new officer took it over, they are not allowed to see any of the documents I sent, or what? What the fuck, or are they simply stupid?
Oh man.
That is
And is it because your fiance is not from Austria? Is that the problem? Is it some kind of
technically.
oh, okay?
I mean,
Because then, yeah.
the officer also wrote an email. Please your future wife sent the documents for a future
Mm,
wife as well.
yeah.
And I was like, no,
That's what you
my
get.
spouse is male, as I wrote
That's
back in the form I filled out.
yeah. That's like yeah. Yeah, it's a little, the process is different in Denmark. Let's leave it at that. But yeah,
Yeah.
but
Uh,
well, we have other complications like getting somebody to Denmark, to like bringing a spouse here is if you're not inside of Europe, it's like practically impossible. It's crazy, but it's like that's a different problem. But yeah,
yeah.
it's not like those Catholic countries where yeah. Oh well,
Yeah.
Ginger. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah. Feel free to vent. That's that's absolutely absolutely perfect by me. Um, yeah. Okay. It's it seems like it's working. I'm not getting any complaints. Everything is set up. The stuff is streaming. It seems. On the web, and like I have my game in front of me. I don't have a cup of coffee anymore, but I have a bit of water. So maybe
Oh,
we should just try to kick this off and see when my daughter is going to show up and stream, and we'll take it from there.
okay. Well, then let us start. Well, I want to play the song. I want to play the song at first, which is gonna take 1 minute and 20 seconds.
Go ahead.
Well, hello, and welcome to today's stream of Baldur's Gate 3. We are having a very great start to it after some technical difficulties. Finally, multiplayer Paladin. I was missing the Paladins, and I am, as you see in the small picture below, already having the multi-stream going on. Well, Hardcore, are you here?
Hopefully, yes. I'm currently
Yes,
here
you are.
looking at James from Team Rocket. Um,
Well, then let me load up Jessie and see what she has to say.
yeah, so I had a lot of technical issues with the sound. Wasn't bringing Ginger in, wasn't bringing me in, was doubling everything. It was chaotic. And hopefully, after doing a switch to Streamlabs, it should hopefully it should work now at this point. I'm just hoping. But yeah, we're both ready with Team Rocket here. So I could maybe just begin with just a quick recap.
Yes, do
Jesse
it.
and James got to level 5 in our last stream, and Jesse and James are running each their separate solo campaigns, but we're doing so with a multi stream, so we'll be going roughly the same ways. We will be using the same pathing and doing the same things. Except for a couple of things which will be very apparent today because we are following different oaths, and the different oaths for the paladin which we cannot break are going to complicate some of the choices that we want to make just a little bit, which is part of the fun, hopefully. The plan is to not break the oath, so that's a very strict thing that we're following. James is an oath of the ancient paladin, and outside of the oath, he is also spec'd a little bit differently from Jesse, which we'll hear about in a moment. But he is first of all a Gith Yankee. You're using sword and shield, or sword and board with different weapons, of course. And for the feat, he is currently using the heavy armor master, which is the very superior level 4 feat for the paladin. Yeah, I guess that is it for Jesse. The stats are a high strength, 17 with the half feat from heavy armor master, bringing me to 18, and then stats like so with a 14 charisma, trying to dip into the power of some of the later levels of the paladin aura abilities. And that's it for right now for me, and I'm going to send it over to Jesse.
Yeah. So Jesse is, as we said, is following a different oath than James. Jesse is an Oath of Vengeance paladin. Actually suits her namesake because Jesse is a very wrathful person in the Pokemon anime. Um, like James, she started with 17 strength and increased it to 18 for the heavy armor master feat, because Hardcore and I are both of the opinion that this is like one of the most powerful feats that you can get, that you can pick for the paladin, if not the most powerful build. Um, Unlike James, Jessie is using her half-orc savage attacks and her great weapon fighting style to attack with two-handed weapons, of which she currently wields Jogoral's greatsword, which is one of my favorite weapons, by the way, because it just makes boom and deals a lot of damage. It's really fun. So, other differences to James. While James has 14 charisma to leverage some of the paladin abilities, Jesse dumped charisma because I want high constitution, which is 15 at the moment. I already know what my level 8 feat will be. It will be resilient constitution, because at level 9, the Oath of Vengeance paladin gets haste, and I don't want my concentration broken on haste. So other than that, well, Jesse has relatively higher wisdom than James, and also the constitution is of course higher, but charisma dumped. Dex is the same, we're both at 14, just to not lose initiative and use a few ranged attacks here and there. So
Pretty
that's it from
much.
my page.
So
Part.
generally, can you hear me? Am I going through?
Yes.
Okay, so generally the idea is that today we're not going to be streaming for that long today, but the idea is that we go and we do a couple of important things, and maybe it's a couple of small things. But first, we're going to go for the Korga thing, and before the Korga thing, we are going to be I'm going to be freeing Sasa. So we'll do those things, and then we'll do Flint as well. Probably, I think the order
Probably the first
is
thing we do.
yeah.
Flint.
The order during according to our plan is to go to the Goblin Tunnel. Then I'm going to be freeing Sasa, and then we'll do the Knolls, and then we get the Titan String Bow from the Centaurim because we're going
Yeah.
to need that for the methods and for Korka. So probably we should begin by going to the Goblin Tunnel.
Yeah, by the way, did you long rest after the True Soul Near fight?
I am not entirely sure. It looks like I have all of my spell slots currently available to me, so yes.
Okay, so I did not, so I will long rest. And then we can go to the tunnel, because I'm still like at no level 1 spell slots left, which means I haven't long rested at Nia. Then let's end the day.
Got it. And remember to buff your various pre-buffs and whatnot. It's actually weird that...
Are you refreshed already? Because then we might need to go to the Hex place and could get ambushed by the red caps.
I don't plan on getting... you want to get the refresh buff before we do this? We can do
Well,
that.
actually, I believe it's not as necessary for the gnolls.
No, I don't think so either, because I think we're going to need a long rest either way before we go and we do some of the other content.
Well, and I must remember to take a partial rest now, because the goblins as well as the gnolls are gonna throw acid at us. Oh,
Yep.
Did you already get Volo's eye?
I did not get Volo's eye just yet, but we didn't free Volo. I didn't free Volo because, you know, come to think of it, Ginger, I know that this is something we've already talked about this, but come to think of it, with the 4 inspiration points, going into the Goblin Camp to just spend some of those inspiration points, I think is a good idea. So I'm going to be going into the Goblin Camp. This is like something we didn't do, and then I'm just going to be doing the... going to do the 2 checks in there.
Yes. Remember, don't do the illithid check. We might need that for Flint.
Yes, that's the thing. All right. Yeah. Oh, I already did free Volo. Apparently. I did free him.
Ooh. I actually didn't get the ring. Let's get his ring.
Yeah. Did I get it? I didn't get it either. I think you got it actually. The ring from... Oh, his ring. Oh, yeah. I didn't get the Crusher ring yet. So that's another check that I can go and spend inspiration points on that you already completed. So those are just minor things that we kind of, you know, convenience like did or didn't do on our separate runs, right?
Yeah, so I did this immediately because we said I wanted the Crusher ring and you wanted the Volo ring for the fight.
Oh, apparently I already did. Oh yeah, didn't I get into a fight?
Oh, you did get into a fight. Yes,
I did get into a fight, but I didn't get the ring.
Now he's peeing outside.
He is, and there's
Shadowheart won't allow you to.
This is pretty much why this is not happening right now, because this situation with the first level necrotic damage spell that she has access to at level 1 is just, it's not something that you want to do, because then I will die for sure. So so scrap that. Let's just I'm just going to go back to the passageway. I think this is the mind what do you call that? This is the disadvantage of doing these kinds of things and not playing it consecutively, because remembering what you did when going back to do it is just a complicated thing, right?
Yes.
As opposed to when you just do it for, I don't know, 10 hours a day or something, if you're able to do that, and then you can just continue your run. Okay, I'm
So
ready
we're
to...
going to the Emerald Grove environs, yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I did. Paladins. That's the nice thing about Paladins. Paladins don't have any, I don't know, is there anything I need? Well, let's take the Amulet of Restoration. Paladins don't have any stupid, like, forgetting Longstrider or something like that. So, thinking of pre-buffing myself with Shield of Faith before I go in, because for Jessie, it's obviously, as she's using a two-handed weapon and not a shield, she has less AC. I mean, we're seeing her with 17 AC, which is actually rather low. Every opponent on Honor has at least a +7 modifier to hit, so a 50-50. Let me pretty quickly disable that stupid statue, and then we'll talk about what we're doing.
Yeah, because like I'm at slightly less hit points than you, and I'm thinking that I might need to use range. I have the option of attempting my moonbeam to see if I can't do make some nice tricks there, but outside of that, I'll have to rely on my bow, which is not very effective.
Thinking about pre-buffing Shield of Faith, I do not want guidance against Flint because it's a DC 2 check anyways that fails with a nat 1, so I'ma just pre-buff myself Shield of Faith and go in.
Yeah. And backstabbing these guys, as you say, is not an issue as a paladin.
These goblins is not an issue, no.
Okay, I'm attacking.
I'm attacking too. I actually like to shove this guy, because sometimes when attacking, backstabbing someone is triggering a dialogue, you use your second attack. And shoving is no issue. So in 3, 2, oh, you already started the battle. So that goblin, well, I will just range them down and try to kill them. So the most annoying one is the Sharp Eye, because the Sharp Eye can summon a Warg, and I don't want to have the Warg on me. So I'll just try to kill him, which worked out. Then just run a bit out of range. I've made very bad I have made very bad experiences with thrown weapon angles, like that one does now with its acid. Like, they don't even see me, but he can throw his acid vial up onto me. Oh, hardcore already killed them.
Yeah, I was a little bit aggressive, and I didn't take a menacing strike, but I was, in principle, like the first thing that happened was that my shield was shield of faith got broken. That was the first thing that happened.
Well, I missed a goblin, but shouldn't be too sad about that, so just get up here. So they're just gonna get up towards me. You know, earlier I never kited when I started out the solo runs, and now I've got the kiting too much in my soul. Like 10 meters and 18 meters up, and he can't hit me. Even though I'm playing a character that is not really into the kiting stuff and everything.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tifa.
Well, we lost health anyways, so we're short resting anyways. Let's just use the vow of enmity for once. To have advantage with my big ass weapon.
Right. A quick, because it seems like you're good. You're done with the fight, and you need to bring
I'm
back.
done with the fight.
Did you bring up Fiddle?
Not yet.
Before you do, I suggest you go and deactivate the statue.
Of course.
The one right over there by next to the torch.
Yeah.
I've had Findle die there once from the statue after him trying to run to his freedom. After freeing him, got himself killed from the statue. The weirdest thing happened if you play this game too much.
Yeah. Sometimes there's really weird stuff happening.
And I need
like
your...
I once...
Hmm?
Oh. Yes. Let's... This is interesting. I need to dispel... I need to use... Yes. Let's just heal him.
And if you give him a moment, he should heal the rest of his hit points if you get him up like that.
Yep. Hello, Findle.
Do I talk to Sasa?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so the Oath of the Ancients will not break from talking to Sasa. Is that the thing?
No.
Okay, I'm talking to her.
Those love goblins. And he goes.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
So...
Then
Okay. Okay, so I'll proceed with breaking her out then of the cage.
Yes.
Okay. And then...
Ready to go meet...
Right. And then I will take her out of the Druid Grove.
Yes. By the way, did we save heal Pandirna?
I don't think so.
The paralyzed girl. Well, well, just so we don't waste time, armor just go out as well, and then we'll continue to flint.
Bloody thieves everywhere. We moving. It ain't so
So for the flint fight,
ready to. Ah,
are you moving?
Apparently, this is the first time this I need to move Sasa on my own. She's not
Yes,
moving.
you need to move her out.
She's always normally just always follows me around.
Oh,
I don't. This is very odd. I've never tried it this way before. Okay. All right. Got it.
well, just get out. Don't get her killed, and
Doing my very, very best, sir.
thought I was never good to be.
All right. So she's on her way now, and so at this stage, I'll probably just quickly go and send her all the way to the Goblin camp. Right? Might as well do it that
yes.
way. There's absolutely no reason not to. So when I'm done with that, we can then proceed to the next bit of business.
Yeah, to flint. You know what? While you're at it, let me just buy the gold wormling stuff from Roa Moonglow. Because that is also an important item.
And then Sasa just despawned. Okay,
No. She's... Oh, yes. You. I looked at my screen.
I hope
Well,
she's...
and now, once you enter the main gate, she usually is inside.
Yeah, I've done it before this way, but like yeah. Normally my pathing is slightly different, so we'll see. Probably everything is fine. Okie dokie. So this means that we'll be going for
Flint.
We'll be going for Flint.
Yes.
Right. So
So
I'm going to.
did we unlock the waypoint?
I do have the waypoint. Do you have it?
I do have the waypoint as well. Yes.
All right.
So how do you like to initiate the Flint fight?
Well, the way that I typically do this is by going in there as close to him as possible, and then her. Sorry, it's actually a female apparently, and then go. And then she'll, in her turn, she'll be going for me, right? And so the conversation will initiate, and then I'll do the fight. Probably, I'm not at full resources here because I already spent. I spent 2 spells. I spent a level 2 spell slot as well, but I think probably this will be fine. Nonetheless, charge. But otherwise, just go in, pre-buff the jump spell, and then get to work on the gnolls. Like probably getting 1 or 2 of the ranged ones down. But like, we'll just go in and we'll see what happens. I mean, we have our strength, we have our jump spells, so in that regard, we're going to be just fine. So just let me know when you're ready to go in. Probably the fleet fingers is the cautious choice. I'm going to initiate the stuff, Ginger, now. Okay? I can't hear you.
So I wanted to explain something first, how I like to initiate the combat. I like to initiate the combat by jumping right in front of the ranged guys over here, because then Flint is close to them and they're more likely to go after Flint than after me, I
That's
feel,
a
at least.
pretty good point.
And with our long jump, we can't do this, and Flint has enough movement to go over there, because when you're behind her, sometimes she runs towards you and then doesn't have enough movement to go after any other knoll in her turn. So I'm doing that. So let's start, right?
Sure thing.
Initiating in 3, 2, 1, go. And jumping inside.
The shock of new small will see your whole world a memory. To be spared. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
So search your mind for the source of the voice.
Critique is asking me about why I have 2 Misty Steps, and I have a Misty Step from the Oath and one from the Race. So both are not item based, but from the Githyanki racial and from the Oath of the Ancients Misty Steps.
So, and I'm getting her to attack us.
I was placed last in the initiative here, Ginger.
I am next to last. And as you see, as she's going up there, she usually one-shots the hyena in her first turn, so I like that one. Oh god.
All of the... Okay, one of the archers went for Flint. Alright. So, let us see. Probably I will be using my healing radiance straight away.
Oh my god.
Or will I?
Come on. Why is my game lagging?
Jesus.
Let's be on my way.
The one that will go for me. Oh, that one's dashing, the melee one. How nice of you. So I am in the difficult situation of, do I just want to kill 2 of the ranged ones and have the third one onto me, but then Flint is gonna survive 100% of the time? Or do I just go for the one range that ran away from me and say, F you, Flint, just die to your nose? I believe I'm gonna do it that way. So
I'm going to give them one round more of fun with each other.
yeah, me too, but the knoll that's standing on top is usually always going after me, so gonna still kill that one. I don't have my reactions. course, ask for the reactions. Luck of the Far Realms I will only use against Flint. So, oops. Killed the first gnoll. And then I'm actually gonna move out a little bit. Let's see how long. Yes. Standing over there. Ah, that one's going for me. I hate it when they go for me instead of Flint. Well, that one's in fury. So I just have to kill the other one.
Another parasite. Collect it.
Are any of my crew still alive? This resin roads. We're bound for Baldur's
No
Gate.
smite.
Got some-
This battle becomes
It's
so
fine.
much easier when you have
We'd be
double
dead if
attack.
they hadn't shown up.
Yes.
A
I
little
mean, it's not that
hospitality
it's not
won't do any
doable
harm.
at level 4 for sure. It's perfectly doable, but like at level 5, everything is just trivialized so much.
Doesn't change the plan.
Talents are the currency of this.
This is the point when a clever lad like you.
So, and
accepts
now
my
it's actually
gratitude and
only the
walks
question
away.
of how much damage can I
Let's
deal upon
go our
Flint.
separate ways and be thankful we're all bloody.
Flint took like 0 damage yet. Ah, now she's taking damage. No, I'm using my turn just to get some damage upon Flint and get her hostile. You were so much faster than me. Oops, why did I do this? I have a second attack. Almost forgot that I had double attack. So, Flint is gonna kill the hyena? No, not even. You're so quiet, hardcore. Ooh.
Yes. I'm letting you, because you're in the combat, I'm just looting. So I'm just giving you a chance to focus on the fight.
Well, this is not really gonna be hard.
No, I agree. I have to say, I do agree.
So Flint is hostile towards me. You know what? I might just... Oh my god, a double crit her. I believe the gnolls are gonna kill Flint before me.
Please.
Gonna kill Flint. This is a first for me.
Yeah, and the great thing is that it doesn't matter because like you already got your XP, right, for everything. So whatever happens here is basically just as long as you survive, it's fine.
Yeah. Flint is healing. Okay. Well. Then let's try it. Usually I'm very afraid of the one that's getting frenzied down there, but now I'm like, why? I have heavy armor master. They barely deal any damage to me.
I'll be killing the other gnolls. That's actually a more
Yep.
scary encounter than the Flint one. but I'll be doing so with the flint mace, since I got that one now.
You're using that one?
Yep. Right now,
So,
for this one, yeah. For this bit, yes, I will.
oh yeah. Triple miss on Flint. Well, I'm just taking it slowly, it seems. So let's see if I kill Flint with that. This is a miss. If I kill the ranger with it, that one's dead. And now it's just her and the two other gnolls. Well, Flint, it was nice having known you. Time to die. Let's use my divine sense to get advantage and kill her. And you are gonna get missed, okay?
What's in here?
Well, no thing of you know, Goo. You're gonna die.
Alright.
No.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. And Wilkins' rest has burned to the ground.
Hello, Xiaoja. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Feel free
Welcome!
to hop in and say hi. Me and Ginger are doing shenanigans again.
Here's Zen.
Oh, ads. Wonderful. Goddamn ads.
Good.
I'll just be killing some more goblins while I wait for you, Ginger.
Well, let me kill the rest of the gnolls, and then I actually don't need any of the loot inside. I just want Flint's parasite. And then we get to the Zenth, we said.
Yeah.
So, what else do I want? Aus Empöringen. No. Let me just attack the second gnoll pack.
Have to keep going.
Like, gnoll pack has been led by the hyena.
Should mind my step. What do I have to lose?
Yeah.
Takes a
I actually... Can I go around here? Yes, I can.
Need to find a way forward.
I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup. Just small monsters
Yes.
like around while waiting for you that we didn't do. get some of those pesky markers on the map to disappear.
That one.
I think we killed the brains, didn't we?
At least I did, because I needed the little bit of extra XP.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, the brains are dead. Okay, well that's all well and good at this point. So that means we're done with all of these shenanigans, and now we need to move to do the next bit, which is to go to the Centaurum to get the Titan String bow. So under normal circumstances, what I like to do is I like to go in and give the chest that we just recovered from the scents in the cave to Ceres. And then kill everybody and take the chest back. But since we're not really using the contents like the observer inside for anything in our playthrough, I don't really care about that. So I'm just going to go in and talk to her and resolve the thing, and then, you know, get the Titan String bow and move on.
Yeah, I believe.
So no
The only
fighting.
thing we want is the Titan String bow.
Yeah, no fighting
on.
at this point.
Can't risk being in open view.
Don't be like that. Just see.
On my way.
They are actually not wanting to die. 21 meters.
Let's get this thing.
So I
believe-
just
That here is a good place.
okay. So luckily, because I just sneaked attacked the guy. And luckily
Oh.
that was fine. That didn't break my oath. It was just I've just forgot about it, and like then I realized, oh. Yeah, critique. Thank you for asking that question. Actually, no, you cannot normally. But apparently in this game, some monsters are coded differently. So the goblins, for instance, are apparently innate evil in some way, or at least against nature, whatever that means. But the Centaurum as well, apparently I could actually assault those by a backstab. So no, I can't do that, and no, it's not intentional.
Ah, that one's here. Well, you've so numbed me, that means you're gonna die. And you attacked me last turn, which means you're also gonna die. Well, even though my low AC, I've taken 2 hits at all. How much money do I have? I don't have enough money to buy the artist, so I'm not bother with that right now.
Also, it triggers the inspiration point.
What? I mean,
Go-
I have 1
What's your
inspiration.
business down here?
Okay.
I have
Answer
inspiration to
honestly and
spare.
maybe we'll kill you
I
clean.
can take inspiration.
The path to level 6 is very long. I don't think it in any way realistic to get to level 6 before we have to do the next bit of content. So
Yeah. So Which means you almost broke your oath by not thinking at sneak attacking that guy.
Yeah, and I can't really.
Fortunately, he's considered evil.
No, I could use
Yeah.
someone with your skills.
Actually,
Fist. Find
that
them.
would mean we could
Good.
technically attack the rest of the Zenferum.
Any luck finding my people? God damn it!
Right.
Never tried to science that one out.
Nope. I'm finished with the bit with Ceres here for a total of 180 XP, and then should I just go ahead and free him and just ignore the inspiration point? I think I am just going to go for that now.
Well, you can postpone it till after Carnis, and then come on.
So much the better, eh? Are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers.
Little Serpent, Long
Threats?
Shadow.
Not so much.
I believe. I forgot what you wanted to say.
Look,
You
mate.
can postpone it.
Well, now. Of course.
Yeah,
Could
you can
postpone
post
it
push.
until after dealing with
Yeah.
Carnis, because
Just-
Carnis is the next place where we need all the inspiration points for.
I think the DC 14 is going to be doable, unless we want to fight him, of course. Alright, I got the bow.
Pleasure.
So,
And I'm almost there.
yes. So I'm going to go and I need to do a long rest because I spent all of my resources, but I'll go to the Blighted Village and head down to the methods for the next bit.
I can already do them today because I've spent no resources at all.
Got it.
I'm just minimally bruised.
Got it.
But I might need to long rest before Korga or not. We will see.
I think personally I'm not that big of a fan of not having my resources when I need to do content of whatever type, unless I know that it's just a smack job done, because the methods they're not that hard, but the way that I want to do it is I probably want to see if I can't get in there and fight them. It all depends on the sneak that I'm able to do there. So I am going to take my
see.
list.
Hello, Zaris. And I got a good bow.
The druid.
So,
That's quite. As there's not, isn't it? Oh.
want to trade. And Titan String Bow. Here's the Rupturing Blade. Ooh, that one is interesting for a future run, for my Bard, by the way, but not now. So,
held firmly in his mouth.
oh my god, that almost took all my money.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed.
And I got Scratch.
I got him long ago. Well, Blighted Village, next step.
The needle the
Oh, bother.
Volo's
Do you feel that?
Thinking about if I'd need the gloves of archery. Why not?
Alright, so for this, probably actually I do want the added hit points from the well. it's that thing where in some of those fights, for me at least, when there's a lot of damage, like a lot of damage, that's where hit points matter. So the force damage explosions for me from the methods is just, well, the
Yeah,
RNG
they
is
are brutal.
very, very crazy RNG for that one. So I probably am going to go and just collect that real quick. Also because I'm running with a low constitution score, so I'm a bit more vulnerable on that one.
How do you easily get past the... Oh, you jumped down here.
Yep.
I completely forgot about that.
That's pretty much how I handle that thing.
I don't need any attention right
Like a special date critique. So
Smell.
we're not going to go to Grim. I think right now we're probably going to postpone that. We had a discussion about that, and we're probably going to postpone Grim just for a little bit. Since we don't really need the critical strike immunity for anything in the early game. I actually don't even think that we didn't even talk it through, like when we wanted to do Grim. Actually, we just talked about some other things that we wanted to do.
It is some point in Act 2 once we have the good gear.
Well, yeah, it's like individually, I don't think we're that scared of Grim. It's just one of those things where it can go wrong. I just have to blatantly admit that, even though I did spend a lot of time personally sciencing it and trying it out a lot of times, he doesn't always do what I want him to do.
I just died to Grim yesterday, so no.
So I mean, like, if you have like some very, very specific, I don't even know, maybe if you use invisibility potions and you have some kind of...
I mean, you can use the invisibility ring, technically.
Oh yeah, but still, like, it all depends on the action economy, and if you have like a creature in the combat as well who's on the ledge, so you can keep Grim in combat, then you can do all kinds of things where you position and spend time and whatnot. And seeing as it's going to be some jump shenanigans for me at least, I feel like I want to hold a little bit off on that. Given the fact that I want to fight him like without any kind of escaping.
By the way, did I already loot Auntie's house like a madman?
I have no idea.
No.
I'm waiting for you by the methods.
I thought that one of those chests had a lot of money in it. There it is. Huh, a lot of money, 14 gold. Perfect. Well, then let's go to the methods. I need to take my second short rest of the day.
All right, time to skulk about. This calls for careful footwork. Don't want to try
And let's see how Jesse deals with all of that. We could also get the teddy bear.
I'm a little bit curious actually what the right course of action is at this point. Maybe I want to begin the combat on the safe spot to get the first method down and then jump down and fight them regularly as I normally would intend to. Let me just see where. Oh, he actually.
Do you pre-buff jump before even
Yes.
starting the combat, or?
Yes. I the pre-buff of the jump and the short rest, following the short rest afterwards, I think is a great way to start. And for in my case, probably pre-buffing the jump, pre-buffing the healing radiance, then doing the short rest, and then jumping is the way to go, because then I also get the Volo buff from the ring. So I think that is the way to go here for me.
I want to see if the method ever looks at the safe spot.
It does. I just checked it. Yeah, it does.
Oh, no.
Okay, so pre-buffing, let's see, pre-buffing the jump spell from the ring. The Githyanki has an extra jump, so that's always an option for me. So I want to...
I need to initiate immediately. It saw me on the safe spot. Well, it did not see me, but now I need to hit it, otherwise I get seen. So, initiating combat in 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go!
Can't...
And of course I lost my second attack.
All right.
I sometimes hate surprise rounds. One down. Interestingly, they're all just blocked by the tree standing in front of them, so I can't hit any of them.
I'm in the fight. Well, we'll see. I have 7 turns of jump, and I tried my luck with that special paladin ability called Divine Favor, and I'm not fully convinced that it's any good for real. But this is just a very poor chance of hitting. I think. Let's just try this out. If it fails, it fails. I also hit. But
So many mini methods.
oh, the miss is just horrible. I just need the Volo ring reactivated. Like, this is just... Oh, I'm not hitting anything. And I think I need to save the spell slots for the big guys.
Yes, I believe you should.
Yeah. And I wanted to use my moonbeam on the methods, but then, you know, and that's also like a bit of taking a chance there. But the long jump and the 18 strength should really get the mobility to work. It's my experience with these guys. Okay.
Yeah, I think so too. So 65% hit chance.
Going to take a blast just to see what happens.
Oh
here.
my god.
that seems to
Well.
work.
And let me buff the jump. Oh, I have the wrong weapon on me. I forgot to equip the gold wormling staff. Very well.
Exactly. I couldn't put it much better myself.
So I'ma try to get a little bit outside the blast. And then Colossal Onslaught those two methods. They just need to die. Yes! Killed them and stayed outside the blast.
So I'm going to go into them now. I can't do the Searing Smite then. That's unfortunate.
Then I'ma take a cleave attack. I underestimated the difficult terrain of the water. What else am I gonna do?
So much for peace.
This method's gonna die. Well, that worked very well.
I do have an issue currently because they are both going to regenerate, and I cannot inflict fire on them this round. And I'm using the mace, the flint mace. So, and I'm also entangled, so I probably need to miss a step away for this.
I believe so. I believe that I need to do that too.
Which is okay. Let me just see where I can miss a step 2. And then probably I actually want to unequip the gold whirling staff as well for this. But I am going to go mad next round.
Oh no. Then say goodbye to your smite slots, by the way.
Nothing important is ever easy.
No, I didn't go mad just yet, which means I should go ham on the wood world here.
Well, I'm equipping the gold wormling staff right now. The methods are 16 meters away from me, and with that there should be no problem.
I can't even catch my breath.
Well, actually, let's kill one of those immediately, because it's really unlikely that I'm dealing with Korga immediately.
Same here. I had to spend my resources.
Well, actually, I'm only one spell slot down. I could go on after that, but let's not.
For whatever reason, like I'm done, but my gold wormling staff didn't apply any. Oh, it did apply fire damage, but the fire damage, didn't seem to block the healing.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Please try to see if that's the case for you as well. That the fire damage from the gold wormling staff doesn't block the healing.
Let's see. Luck of the Four Realms. Oh! That was a huge crit. Twelve bludgeoning damage, 14 fire damage, 17 thunder damage. God. I thought I might need another smite for that. Well, Woodward, it's a one-on-one. So let's try it. I will vow of enmity to you to get advantage. Regeneration broken, it burns.
Okay. Maybe I just I misunderstood what was going on. It just didn't look like it was really hitting the way that I wanted it to.
It was precisely 20 damage. Good.
All right,
We
Mr.
did
Bananas.
that one. All right, we exposed Korga.
Or rather, we're ready to expose her.
Yep. Well, we're taking a long rest before that.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? So 2 rests if I want to go and collect the buff, which I for sure will, because the RNG of the moonbeam is real. Like there is that off chance that the Caucasus moonbeam will deal a lot. It's very rare that it gets to one shot you. That I don't think I've had that happen any time. But like with high rolls and no saves, it can deal like 30 damage easy in turn one.
Yeah, I'm even thinking of pre-buffing the bless from the staff of Arcane Blessing on myself.
Yeah, me too. Very good point.
Because that increases your saving throw at least.
Indeed. And then the second that we get to the...
Oh. I just realized they got one, well, okay. I got hit, there were 3 attacks that were fired off me, 2 missed and 1 dealt 0 damage. I'm at full health still.
From killing all of the methods?
Of the methods, yes.
Yeah. I took
Even
a little
though
bit of
I
damage.
did not abuse the safe spot at all, because I jumped down immediately.
Yeah.
Usually this goes differently for me.
Yeah.
So, then let us take a long rest. Well, 2 long rests. Is there anything I need to do? No. Just then not forgetting to get the go to bed. I don't have Scratchy Boy yet.
Exactly. I didn't either, but now I do.
Come on. Now he has the balls. Let me have the guidance amulet then. And let me just change to my favorite weapon. Scratchy boy! Wrestle the ball from him. No, that one! Does this mean I never get scratch?
No, he's in your camp. Just continue. Don't do the inspiration roll. Just go again, and you get another chance.
Oh.
This is the only.
Dragged him with one hand.
I'm not even sure that you can. That there is even a way to not get scratch. I think it's something with the animals and the way that Larian wants the game to be
Well,
like.
with the owlbear, it is when you miss the check, you never get it.
Okay. Don't think that's the case with the scratch, but I can't say for sure. I didn't science it out, so.
Long rest, please. And then, oh my, I'm so far behind. And I need to go to the goblin camp and jump down again. Because this is 100% an encounter where I'ma take the refreshed buff. No way past it. You could convince me to do the mimics without the refreshed buff, but not Korga.
I'm considering using the luminous armor for this actually.
Well, Moonbeam is a saving throw and not an attack roll. That's why I'm not considering it.
What I'm considering is if I use the luminous armor if I can't use that to my advantage somehow, either with using the moonbeam on let's say that I can reach 2 or 3 targets with the moonbeam, then I can spread radiant orbs like there's no tomorrow. So even with the heavy armor master feat available to me, I think that the luminous armor together with the options that I have available to me are potentially strong, and I just need that one turn to not be catastrophic. I have a +3 to my initiative rolls with the Bow of Awareness, and I think that probably serves to be a pretty decent. Probably I want to use the Gloves of Heroism for this, or the Hellrider's Pride. I think the Hellrider's Pride is going to give me more bang for my buck as an Oath of Ancients Paladin, actually.
Yes, this one gives you the maximum bang for your buck.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stack with the refreshed buff. Did you even get the refreshed buff?
I did get it, yes. So the temporary hit points doesn't...
How did you get this so fast?
I'm doing this in my sleep, normally. I dream about getting the refresh buff every night, real life. I'm just, peering into Auntie Ethel's well every night, just looking down into the depth of the well.
Down the river.
Down the river, yeah.
And Emerald Grove and
my daughter, because I was so infatuated with the Baldur's Gate music, half a year back or something, that I listened to it like almost all of the time. And Down by the River theme, of course, is something everybody knows. And then my 4-year-old at the time, she's catching on, and she doesn't know what she's saying. She's just trying to mimic the English. And so instead of saying down by the river, it became down by the ripper. Like Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
So it's like down by the ripper, and and she was just singing that all the time. That was a lot of fun.
So I think this arena is small enough that I'ma take the Boots of Stormy Clamor instead of the Boots of Mobility.
I could also be convinced
Because
to do
the
something like that.
Because the reverberation could become useful, at least more useful than the non-existent extra mobility.
Yeah. So I'm going to be placing a scratch over by over by Wrath actually, because Korga likes to target more than one target with a beam, and then I'm going to present her with
yes,
an
I
option
completely forgot to
do that.
So,
but a different thing is
for
that
my buffs, I want, of course, the Staff of Arcane Blessing. Where is it? Where do I have the Staff of Arcane Blessing? There it is. Oh.
Well, another consideration is that you can do the Staff of Arcane Blessing. That's going to last you for obviously 10 turns if you don't cast something else. But buffing the staff and then equipping a different item, where if you choose the Falar Louvre, for instance, it's my experience that that's going to contribute, no matter what you do, it's going to contribute greatly. The second advantage with the Falar Louvre, and that might be considered slightly abusive, I don't know, it depends on what eyes or whatever glasses or whatever you're looking at it with, I guess. But you can actually move neutral monsters around. They try to get out of your aura, so that means that that's going to enable you to move Korga. I made an extensive video on this on YouTube, but you can move the NPCs around, moving them towards Nettie, for instance. That's one way of dealing with this. You can move them to around Wrath, and then you can pause the turn just when she's next to Wrath. So you can basically tell her where to go. So that's not half bad. And even she's with the rats right now, so the rats are also going to run. So in theory, if you look on my screen, if you activate the sword here, everything should run to the corner, and you can basically get them grouped up there and deal with them however you want. So there are several ways of doing it. I think that Novaing down Korga is the best strategy, no matter what. Just blowing her out of the water with a high-level smite with a forced crit. I think that's the easiest Paladin way to deal with things.
And since I'm a half-orc and have great weapon fighting, I think that it might even be enough. One smite only. And I might even just wait for the rat to be next to her, because I am using the Gloves of the Growling Underdog, and the druids should be really close to her. So I can really just Nova her down with advantage and not miss.
Right. So, but I think we might have different approaches.
I will use Dogorel's Greatsword, because if they're grouped together, I might even use a Colossal Onslaught on all of the druids.
Sounds like a pretty good idea.
Yeah, but it depends on how high my initiative is and on how close they're standing together.
Are we in a position? Did you place your dog? Did you play Scratch somewhere?
I placed Scratch also next to Raph.
We could kind of science it out and try to place the dog two different places. So
you don't have Findle here.
I do.
Oh, I don't.
You don't have Findle?
No.
What did you do with Findle?
I mean, I had it once already, that he was bugged out and below this rock. And then on the first turn, Korga cast the Moonbeam on this rock, and Findle died because she was casting it on him.
But he was for sure Findle was you rescued him, right?
I rescued him, I revived him, I said, how did goblins come here? And he said, thank you, I have to go.
Right. So I'm just wondering if there's any chance that not having Findle in your case, if that's going to be a problem. I mean, obviously Paladin rolls a high initiative. And Korga rolls a high initiative.
because
Korga
she has the
has...
highest dex.
She has... I think they both have 18.
Oh,
No.
there he is.
No.
Suddenly he's there.
Right.
Suddenly
So
Fiddle is there.
Good. Korga is sitting at 16 dex, plus obviously her proficiency, so I'm assuming that's... No, wait, the proficiency is not initiative, so she's sitting at a +3.
I could be at the perfect moment right now. So I'm going turn-based because I have 3 people at once now. With Silver and Raph next to each other.
Right. I'm also going to pre-buff him.
Well, since I can do it... Oh, I can pre-buff. Yeah, I will pre-buff both Raph and Silver, actually.
And then... It's very tempting to use the gold Wormling Staff, but I think I am going to be going for the... I think I might be... You know what? I'm just going to go for the Shattered Flail, actually. The Madness Maze. The only risk there is that if I don't hit anything for a turn, I'll go mad. And since I have access to 2 Misty Steps, I can always, get into that position that I want. And then I'm not.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to be rolling, and probably I'll be dealing with a little bit of. The one thing that I could do though is casting the Healing Radiance and then have that as a pre-buff here.
Oh.
Actually, also, I didn't do the jump.
I forgot to change that. So now I need to be fast.
All right. I think that's it. All right, Korga, let's do it. I'm initiating.
Why are you here? I sent you
I'm
to
initiating as well, just moving my doggo
Right.
back to Korga.
I have a
Back to
suggestion.
Raph.
I have a suggestion. The suggestion
Yes.
is that we take turns on initiating the first turn.
Yes.
Just to see, the first turn is like defining for this fight, in my opinion.
Yes.
I'm going to initiate now.
Oh, then come get it.
All right, there we go. All right, I'm rolling low. I'm rolling medium, but Paladin and Korga goes. And then already
True.
radiating orb. There we go. And already Paladin is going straight into animal form. And then Moonbeam on Findle. And that's my first turn. Go ahead. That was a very, very strong turn. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Paladin and Persuasion, no. You seem in intent forcing me to take your life. So be it. Yes! Okay, I'm pretty late. I'm pretty late, but let's see.
That's a weak reaction, right? Or can you break the concentration by hitting while she's casting it? It doesn't break
I don't know.
No.
Well, well, she missed because of course she's casting Moonbeam. It's not even upcast.
It's not on you though.
No, I will not react. Okay, this is the perfect storm for me as well.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense that if Silver will always die in this encounter. If he's next to Wrath together with Scratch, you're in an extremely favorable position to avoid that round 1 Moonbeam, which is just devastating. Are you going to destroy all of them?
I'm going to destroy all of them.
If you take a couple of steps,
opportunity attack.
Yeah,
I can take an opportunity attack from Korga.
Yeah, that's easy. Like you take no damage from her attacks, do you?
She crit hit me and broke my bless.
Oh well, that's kind of redundant, right? Can you get all of them now? Yeah, you can. You just need to go a little bit further. Is it worth it? It's pretty much worth it, isn't it?
Well,
Is
I can
that-
take another opportunity attack.
Do it.
Oh, it doesn't work. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't
Oh,
work.
it does work.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead,
let's
Ginger.
move then.
Let's see.
On Ren, no. On Paladin, no. On Pinta, no. On Korga, oh, well. I'm not Luck of the Far Realms here yet, because my second attack will be a double smite. So, who went low from that? Pinta went low, so Pinta deserves a smite from that. Pinta gets a smite from that.
That wasn't enough? What the hell? It's
That
crazy
wasn't
that
enough.
you can just, smite out like 4 smites in one attack with that skill. It's like, what the hell?
And Ren does not deserve a smite.
But they all go into
That's
animal
why-
form then. So that's good for you. Then lot less control to deal with.
Well, and Armor just killed
And you have
Korga.
you also have a cleave. Maybe that's redundant.
Well, I could do the cleave, but then I might not kill Korga. Should have.
Can you kill her?
Well, let's try the cleave then. Pinta, no. Ren, no. And Korga got a natural crit. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Bam. Is she going to pass out from that?
But I broke
It's-
her moonbeam.
It's just
And
yeah.
who is Ren?
The best part
Ren
about
is
that
the one.
the best
And
part
she died.
the best part about getting them low is that they will all shapeshift, and once they shapeshift, everything is just more manageable. I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
want
know
to kill
what?
them, but
I can't just insta kill all of them with my bonus action.
probably that's a good idea.
Right.
Yeah. So I think your fight is practically over, Ginger. I'm just going to proceed with my
Yes.
fight here.
Oh, I didn't even need smite on her because I got another crit. That's the power, by the way, of the gloves of the growling underdog. Silver died, like he should. Well, Marco has enough HP. Oh. She's dipped in poison. And he's held personed. So actually, Scratch can get a good hit in. Very well, Scratch. And then, I don't know. Stand next to Raph to force her to do another moonbeam. He entangled me. Oh my god. Well, that was a lot of damage, Ren. Let's see how far you survive. First things first, Korga's gonna die. Actually, I can then use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark Ren. Yes, I'ma do that. So, I don't think Korga needs anything. I could even force crit her. Good. And you know what? Just because I have the spell slots open to not die to random crits or stuff, I'm a Misty Step out of the way. Just playing it safe.
I'm taking lots of unnecessary damage here.
Yeah.
Like from everybody, basically. So that's not... And I made the
to be honest.
mistake of... insisted... I might die from this, actually. I don't know if this... Oh, shit.
Really?
I don't know. It all depends on the RNG here, really. Okay, now I'm up...
Well, how far does this go? Just want to be more than 9 meters away.
What the hell?
I need to rewatch that fight of yours then. Lesser restoration on Loic. Well, do it, Marco.
It's like they're all hitting, like, all of the time. Like, everybody's just hitting all of their attacks. So, I don't know.
So, Scratchy Boy, you're having advantage. Perfect. Findel, do something, please.
Okay. Korga is out.
And I only have an angry bear left. Well, not yet, but I'm pretty certain that he's the only one left after I'm finished with my turn. So many crits.
Oh, okay. Jesus. 15 damage. I'm not kidding. Like, this is just like, I've probably made a big mistake by not beelining Korga in the first round as a paladin. That's
Not beelining
probably
Korga.
something you absolutely have to
This
do.
is probably super stupid.
Yeah, I think that was
Well,
that was
Hunter's marking the bear, and then let's see. Oh, Raph is actually useful in this battle when he doesn't die to everything and their mother.
yeah.
Ha! He even healed me. Well, Mr. Ren, you're gonna die. You know,
Yeah.
on my last attempt when I did the Korga battle, everyone died, including Rav.
Yeah.
And I mean, on this battle,
Yeah, I think your spec performed better than mine. To be fair, I think I think-
my spec is perfect for group situation, and I
Yeah.
had the gloves and lots of crits. So, oh my god, hello Rav.
Yeah, that can happen because you can go mad and you can kill Halson. That's a thing that can happen.
So I don't see. Imagine breaking your vow because you're going mad. I think that going mad does not break your paladin oath. Because I already killed Halsin on accident with a paladin once, and it didn't break my oath. But I'm not 100% certain, to be honest.
All right.
Oh, Silver died.
Peace at last. I'm going to go and grab the idol
The
now.
idol.
Yeah.
Oh. I need to prepare the invisibility ring for that one. One of the few encounters where we allow each other to flee, right?
Yeah.
Hey, they might even go after my dog. So, doggo.
That was a bit more hectic than I wanted it to be. I think the whole us having both doing this simultaneously and having this pseudo soul bond where we have to survive, the both of us, I think that's making me a little bit more like on edge than I really should be.
I just stole the idol and nobody noticed.
Well, you have skills.
Ha! I just stole the idol and nobody noticed. And now there's a
You
commercial
saved
break,
Arabella.
but
And we're
oh my god.
making sure we're ready to. Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, I fucked up,
Always
Ginger.
eager to accept donations, though.
I believe
Anything else?
none of us talked to Mole
You've
before
been with
that.
friends-
Yeah, that means we are doing a playthrough without the protection ring. Ginger, immediately get over it. There's nothing to do about it. Move on.
Soul bond. Soul bond.
It is what it is. Both of us forgot to talk to Maul before. At least I did. So it is what it is.
Yes.
And I have no clue how that happened. Normally I have like a very strict policy of making sure that I always go into the hatch. I free Arabella, I go into the hatch, I talk to Maul immediately. For whatever reason, and we can go back and watch like the videos that we did at the first bit of the playthrough, and there will be like a very clear and easy explanation as to why this just didn't happen for us. You know?
To help.
Because my autopilot always brings me there. Well, let's head into the Grimforge. Let's just move on. Head into the Grimforge and kill off the chests and mimics then.
Damn it! But yeah,
that is what it is, and I'm sure that ring is completely irreplaceable for the both of us. I think it's a best in slot for the entire game actually, and we don't have it, and that's just what it is. You know, and if we end up dying, we can decide to do this again, and then we can kind of do it the right way, I guess.
Yes.
That was that was pretty funny that we both of us like collectively forgot to do that. That's
yeah, we were so hell-bent on doing that. Well,
it's a little bit like
the idol away.
Yep.
Well, at least the idol is a little bit of money.
It is.
Dog wags his tail, a small
Good.
bag clenched between his teeth.
Let me think about how to deal with the...
It's like the autopilot in this game is actually kind of doing you a little bit of a disservice if you stray just a little bit from what you normally do.
Yeah.
You open yourself up to that bit of, but we had so many issues, like technical issues of all sorts, that I'm feeling like it's probably right now I'm nauseated. That's probably bad, right? Is this something you want to do without the well buff? I mean, I would never do this. This is because you explicitly said that you want to collect the gloves then.
Now I definitely need them. Nauseated is bad. The tongue lash of the mimics is acid damage.
Right. And they're resistant to normal physical and normal magical, or are they resistant to both normal and...
They're resistant to all slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning damage.
But is that magical or just non-magical? Do you
All.
remember? All. Okay, so any kind of damage that we do to them outside of the radiant damage is going to not be very strong. Is that...
Yes.
Right. So with 39 hit points, I basically need to one-shot them. I forget how many hit points they have, but I'm assuming they have like 70-ish.
So, what did you decide about the buff? Not needing?
Well, in principle, I need it, like, but if I need to go and collect the buff every time we do any kind of content, that's going to be at some point problematic for me.
Yeah.
But like, I do admit that doing this at this juncture right now, even without the ring of protection, is probably pseudo dangerous.
Yeah.
But I mean,
So
but I'm
let's go and do it.
okay. Fair enough.
Get the well, I mean get the buff.
Right.
So
I'm a little bit. It's a little bit like the mimics is I mean, we kind of, maybe we do need to, maybe we will end up needing to cheese it a little bit with the pike. We'll see.
let's see how it goes. By the way, don't forget equipping the hunting sword bow.
Because they are
Mimics
monstrosities.
are monstrosities.
Yeah, that's a very, very important bit of information. Hunting short bow equipped for that. And probably you are right, I am going to be wearing those gloves over the alternatives at this point in the game, because it's
Fetid smell the war.
Which gloves?
the ones that we are proposing to get, that we're going to get now. I'll probably be wearing
the
those.
+1 armor gloves.
Yeah, exactly. I'll probably be wearing those over some of the alternatives at this point. All right, let's go and fight those pesky mimics. Oh, imagine gender. No ring of protection.
Well, we're doing it right now.
Well, no, the ring of
And
protection.
we're going to thrive. We're going to thrive in spite of it.
Right. Yes, yes. So as a concentration spell, probably the Shield of Faith is not half bad for this, I'm guessing. Let me just quickly check. I'm just going to send in Scratch just to trigger them, just to see what they've got.
I can be subtle sometimes.
Very well. Let me do the same. And then I'll think about the better equipment.
Right, so 75 hit points, acid immunity, and then resistance to everything. Okay.
Oh yeah, the acid ring is of course not useful against them.
Yeah.
But we actually have nothing better to do. I mean, you do, I don't.
Right.
Well, then I will just have the ring of jumping active and don't have to switch rings. And can use whenever I have a free turn just to get it. So let's scratch die.
So the boots of Stormy Clamor probably are not very valuable here. But the Fleet
No,
Finger...
they are immune to get proned.
Yeah, the boots of speed and the Fleet Fingers, I'm assuming, will be serving me the best. Alright, casting the jump. And then I'm going to hop in. Did you already initiate the fight?
With Scratch.
Alright, I'm going to go in there then. I'm just gonna go in and we'll see what happens, I'm guessing.
Let me redo my... Oh, I might need the Shield of Faith active. I did not activate it.
What is the damage bracket of these guys anyway?
I don't know, actually.
Just going to check. Mimic, BG3. Right, so they have a bite for 2d6 plus strength modifier piercing, and then they have the pseudo pot lash, which is the acid damage, which I think probably they will be using most of the time, which is not negatable using using the heavy armor master feat anyway. So I am, but it's piercing damage. The other one is acid damage. So I'm thinking actually that probably I want to tap into the luminous armor for this. I'm not really sacrificing anything outside
it.
of. Well, it doesn't seem like it's that punishing. Is what I'm trying to say.
I'm gonna take the Boots of Speed. And in case everything goes sour, the Misty Step Amulet.
And there's a
Then I'm gonna initiate.
There's a miss, and then there's scratches out. That's a lot of acid damage right there. And James took a bite to the face, so I'm assuming I have to Healing Radiance this. I think this is pretty much necessary.
Oh my god! Well, turn 1 and already Jesse has a small to medium problem. Well, Jesse, let us kill some monsters, shall we?
You've made a grave mistake.
And boom. Good. One of them is almost dead.
I'm out of I'm out of spell slots.
Already?
Yeah. Weapon stolen. So that's the second problem here. So now I need to consider...
Returning pike.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm a colossal. I can get away. Yes. I can hit him with my cleaves.
Alright, I'm taking a chance here. Oh, I go mad. I'm mad. Shit, I'm mad.
Good. Again.
And then the Misty Step. Oh, this is bad. Why? And then a dash. So... Okay, so now I've got control of my character, but I think I need to lay on hands and get and take opportunity attacks and get out of dodge. 2 hit points, Ginger.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I need to do the... I need to escape. I need to go all the way up the cracked rock, otherwise this run is forfeit. So that is the
That
escape.
is dangerous.
That is just what it is. Without that action,
So
that would have been the run.
12 meters. So I will lay on hands. I'm at full hit points again.
That was
I'm a hunter.
that was not good. Oh man, that was kind of what I feared from this. To be fair, I would
I'm on
probably
3
have
buff jump
I would have
spell.
done this at a later point in the game for sure. But
Still breathing. Despite.
so how is your
How far are they away?
you're also on the no, you're still down there. Yeah, okay.
I'm still down there.
Yeah, I didn't have that option.
I will kill one of them immediately.
It sucks a little bit.
Actually, I'll just move in melee range to that one.
Were you able to one round them?
I was able to one round the first one.
Yeah. That's the difference. I wasn't. But the poison damage
The acid damage, yeah.
was acid damage. Sorry, was really like if you rewatch mine, you'll see I took everything. So.
Well, let's see how much I took actually. Took. Well, okay, 3d6 for 12 acid damage, 16 acid damage, 13 on 3d6, which is average. Okay. And then I'm gonna... I don't know if I lose my concentration if it weapon drops me. Ooh, I can pommel strike it.
And they stole my weapon twice as well. So like everything that can go wrong did go wrong, and I think I just didn't have enough throughput for that one.
Saved the bite. Ooh, I could try to abjure enemy it. Ooh, I frightened it. And I can move farther away than 12 meters. But do I want to? Actually not.
I feel a little like trying to. I'm currently taking it from the crack. I kind of feel like I want to go down there and punch it, but experience tells me that it's going to be a bad idea, which is why I'm not going to do it. The RNG is just too horrible at this part of the game.
So let's make it bleed.
Okay, just wanna. I just wanna say I did this for Ginger.
What does my chat say? Nothing. Just got the second bot coming on.
Yep. I got bots as well. Let's see. All right, so Yeah, so the armor gloves have now been equipped. Woo, Ginger, you're killing me.
No, I did not.
I think what happened, critique was they you're kidding. You're making fun of me. Oh my god. Fair enough. All right. So at this point, like I feel the same way, Ginger, about the demons. I think the demons are going to present to me at least the same kind of challenge as the mimics do. I mean, it's not like it's a lot more dangerous than it seems for me, without healing potions and all kinds of things. And normally, like, I always drop down some kind of crowd control spell to deal with them. And like, without any kind of spell slots, this is a shit show anyway.
And it stole my weapon.
Oh, you're still
Which
fighting.
means still fighting. And throw.
That's what I did. Exact same thing. Oh, you're almost done. You have the hunter's mark on as well. Okay, fair enough. Whatever. Those creatures, Ginger, are horrible to fight if you don't have enough throughput to deal with them quickly. That's my comment on those.
Yeah, I mean, I have enough throughput. What about you?
I didn't. I just didn't have enough. You can rewatch and comment on what I did, but like, I, for whatever reason, did not have enough throughput to deal with that. But I would always postpone these guys anyway. So, unless of
Why
course
does
you just
my ring give me the light cantrip? Don't you lie to me, ring. You're giving me the light cantrip.
Oh, yeah, I forget. That was a bit of XP there as well.
Why doesn't the guiding light ring give me the light cantrip? There it is.
Right. So, as you know, the next bit of the content, or the whatever gaming content that we want to do here, is to go and finish the goblin conflict. Judging from the experience that we need, getting to level 6 before doing the grove defense is going to be very sluggish at this level, I think. Lots of long rests, lots of very, very sluggish. So I prefer to, instead of having to deal with long resting, at least in my case, every fight at this point, trying to avoid that would be nice.
Let's heal myself. Oh my god, this is... Oh, wait.
Yeah.
And got it.
So this is at this point everything that we do is going to, at least to me, feel very sluggish. I think that judging from where we are currently, with lots of things to fight, I mean, we could fight the magic armors at the ancient forge. I don't know if the methods, I think the fire methods are going to be too dangerous with the heat metal at the moment, like with the setup.
No, they're too dangerous.
Yeah, for us at the moment, I think like the slimes oozes are only possible with with line of sighting. The demons are something we can do, but they do a lot of extra fire damage. I think I will probably die there if I try that.
No, let's not do them.
So I'm just going to check the Underdark in general. We have the Observer, which is the Spectator, which is not happening. We have a lot of the scaling XP. We don't want to do that just yet. There is the only thing that's really doable in the Underdark beach area would be fighting the Dwegar there.
The Dwegar.
But that would involve with our in our estimation to bring in Glut. That's the thing that we talked about, if that we wanted to do that. But outside of that, the next bit is simply to go do the Horsen fight, I think, and commit to the Grove raid, right?
Yes. Well, you to the Grove raid, me to assassinating a few guys.
Right. So perhaps this is a good place to end the stream for today, because I think I need to pick up my daughter in a moment. So if we do the long rest here, see. So up until this point, I think that your character seems to generally be performing a little bit better than mine. And I know a lot of it is RNG because...
Well, it is because I get the range for the nukes. Believe it's that simple as that. Don't you think?
I can't tell. Like generally, I like to play the Paladin using the. I like to use the flint mace a lot, which gets me into a bit of trouble because I tend to forget the shattered flail that I need to attack something in between. But counting on the healing to kind of sustain me for many encounters is able to get me through even without the divine smites. But with the encounters and the pathing that we've chosen in this run, I basically need to long rest before every fight, which I don't recall me normally having to do as a paladin. But I don't know if maybe I'm just doing something wrong.
To where's? Well, the mimics were a little. The mimics were, of course, a little bit risky, and the rest.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
managed to do Flint without a single spell slot.
Right, I got to, with the mimics, I got to 3 hit points.
Fetid smell as the war.
So and the acid damage from the pool is very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Very, very dangerous. All right. So that basically means next time we'll be fighting.
Oh. I have animal handling proficiency because I have the Idol of Sylvanus on me. Let's see on how many spots a random animal handling proficiency will come in handy.
Oh, that's interesting. But that also means, Jent, it means a couple of things that could potentially kill us / you in the mid game here, or before the mid game. When you enter into the Sanctum and you start your strategy of killing them in there, of course that can be very dangerous on its own. But the second that you kill Droraxel, also all goblins are hostile, right? And like
yes.
Oh, I forgot. I just made a mistake here. I got the well buff before talking to Minthara. That's a classic mistake.
Well, then do a partial rest.
As the
Yeah, I'll just
power courses through you.
Getting my
Authority.
my run in here and freeing Liam.
Please.
A crit.
Thank you so much.
The lock.
I should be a Elson. The grog place was supposed.
Right. I just feel like every stream that we're
Well-
doing, I'm getting close to dying. Like I'm close to death every time.
Well, last time we only did True Solnair.
Yeah.
You almost died at that one too?
I forget. But probably yes with my luck. Oh Jesus, man.
So,
Right.
which means I will not get the well buff now, but just
Yeah.
deal with it tomorrow.
Exactly. So I'll be taking, I need to take the partial rest and then or rather doing the Halcyon bit and then doing the rest is another way of dealing with it. Because
Well, they throw acid vials at you.
oh yeah, but right now
Oh.
I have the well buff, so what I mean is I'd probably go to Halcyon and free him and then do the rest. Because I know I can long rest after picking up Halcyon. So quickly
Oh,
doing
you mean that? Yeah.
quickly doing Halcyon is probably meaningful to me. Because you can rest in between doing Halcyon and
for me as
initiating
well.
Sheeted Grove Raid. And I currently have the buff. I have all my spell slots, so I want to do that. And then
I will definitely long rest between saving Halcyon and doing that, so that we're both at the same place.
right. I'm at
We're
Halcyon.
gonna start killing goblins.
I'm going to be at Halcyon in a second, by the way. So I'm just going to quickly do this before ending the stream, I think.
Does she have anything that I need for the time being? No.
Right, let's do this.
I don't care for anything she's doing.
The mark glows, but you feel
Get rid of them.
Attack the goblins. Time for blood.
Oh no, you are already.
Yeah. So what you're saying
That's
is
awesome.
I cannot kill the children.
I'm not sure. I never tested it, unfortunately.
No, they're disengaging and getting their friends, so probably I'll just be running amok here. Is my guess.
Fall by my hand.
Go.
So let me buff myself the absolutes 8.
I'm
Oops.
going to kill the
Third
child.
Shield of Faith.
Okay, I killed the child. It was fine.
No oath break. Okay.
Yeah, doesn't seem that way.
So I'm a buff myself Shield of Faith. Regain the spell slot.
I managed to
Damn.
get to the Beastmaster round 1 and kill that one. That was very beneficial to the
Oh yeah, because he usually summons a spider.
yeah, and that spider is just a huge
I-
pestilence.
I just want to see if there's anything I forgot equipment-wise. Yes. Not Hunter Shortbow, but Bow of Awareness. There it is. Let's see how I'm gonna do the Vork fight.
Yeah. It's not the worst
So
of the
you're
goblin
just
fights.
standing up. You're just starting up here, right?
Yeah, and then you have to crawl
Up
down the
at
ladder
the-
in order to initiate. It's not that
Then
this
you're
fight is.
closer.
It's not that this fight is particularly difficult. It's more the RNG of the goblins like gets me every time.
Yeah. Let me see. Is this the spells I want? Don't need protection from evil and good. Is there any other spell that I could try to use? Actually, I don't care. Good. Let's try it out. I could use Scratchy Boy, but I actually don't care. What the hell are you doing? Ooh, I can try to do a Paladin intimidation. Let's do that. Release the bear
By the way,
immediately or face my wrath.
That must... If you want to find... I cannot allow the... They are the ones hoping... If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. So...
Right. So I'm asking Halson afterwards to follow me, and then I'm going to ask him to stay, and then I'm going to, solve the, do the long rest and get ready for, and probably also tell Minthara or talk to Sasa, and then get ready for the Grove Raid, and then end the stream there and do the Grove Raid next time. So pretty much, in my opinion, the next stream is going to define whether or not this is going to happen, because there, you know, it is RNG what's going to happen for you, at least.
Oh no, he's not the spider.
Right. So.
Huh, I could just kill the children so that the rangers don't get to me.
Yeah, but like getting the rangers down there is actually an advantage, because then, you know, they're out of the way. You don't have to deal with them afterwards. And they also, I think they also participate. Suddenly you have like all kinds of stuff mixed in the mix, which, I mean, up to you of course, but like.
Yeah.
Wags his
So
tail, a small bag clenched between his
thinking. So little child, hit me. Brawler Burka will throw hands with.
He gives in and surrenders.
Actually, Armor Dash, I believe this gets me a little more ground.
Right, so currently I have the nauseated condition, so I'll go and I'll talk to Minthara. I always confuse those two.
Okay. 2 attacks, 2 goblins killed, but 2 smites used.
Yep. Yeah. Right, so there we have. Oh wait, is there any checks to this scenario with Sansa? Because I think it's a long time since I've done it this way. Okay.
Mistress! But no, I'm act up. I'm sorry. Oh,
The kill on the other
I
hand,
believe I could just make it easy
participating
on
in the
myself
slaughter
and.
as she asks, may be the
So do I
perfect
say
way
I
to
want no
trust
part in this?
and access to the cult's inner circle?
I'm a little bit worried that I fucked up the dialogue here, because I don't know what exactly to say in this.
Yes, you have. Try I want no part in this, and then she says you must, and then
I do not. The Absolute brought you here
agree.
for a reason.
That's the safer
to throw
one.
open those gates and crush our enemies.
What is the? I have another matter to take care of first. Is that the one? Or is that...
Then she doesn't go and prepare the raid.
So, yeah,
All right, expect me at the grove.
I have to do that one.
Once we are in.
Yeah.
Oh. It doesn't seem like... It doesn't seem
No,
like
you
that's
did
an
not
outbreak.
break your oath.
Phew! Jesus.
So, I am in a position where I could just kill both children.
Yeah, do whatever you must. This just... Yeah, we don't bring out Halsin anyway. So that's... I guess that's...
Yeah. Let's hunters mark them.
Okay. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go and grab the buff. I'm going to do the rest, and then I'm going to go and grab the buff. I don't need to do anything with Halsin, right? Do I need to go and tell him to leave? Do you recall?
No, you don't need to. And he will leave once he finds out automatically, so...
Yeah, because now we saved him, so he should be okay, right? To leave alone.
Yes. You can't just tell him that the raid started.
Yeah, I feel safer that way. There are so many things that trigger things in Act 1, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
It is not even funny. And this is why you have the path that you always play by, so you know that everything runs smoothly. And then when you change just a little bit, suddenly everything becomes a little bit chaotic. You know what everything does, but like the order of doing things matters so much to not miss out on things. Right, so let me go and talk to Halsin and then do the thing.
Oh my god, Halsin missed the cage keeper for the third time in a row. Well.
And then I really need to get going to pick up the big one. Yeah, I'm talking to Halsin, convincing him to go, and then I am going to go to... I think the Droraxlin fight is... Oh, you have to do it, right? Oh, Jesus, man.
Nature's blessings. Are you traveling to Moon? This is any who link longer. If you can fight, you've already been. It may prove but the growth.
Oh, he has so much to say. And he leaves. And he leaves.
You're Halsin. Halsin. Don't know.
Right. Oh, wait. It's a Blooded village.
Tell me what you learned. Alright, how do I help? I'll deal with this. You get safety. Good.
I'm actually I'm not worried per se, but like but the Paladin doesn't really excel in the grove fight. Yeah, it does in the way that you can actually kill the spiders relatively reliably and quickly at level 5. That's the advantage that the Paladin has. But then outside of that, you know, it doesn't deal very well with other things. So perhaps the Titan String Bow and some hiding shenanigans might come into play.
Yeah, and maybe the gold wormling staff to use the firebolt to light up some of the barrels.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad strategy overall. So I'm going to take the long rest here. Yes, critique. I'm going to take the long rest here, and then And then, because then now I can... Sorry?
I should, as preparation, destroy the drums, actually,
Yeah.
and kill the eye.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you need to deal with those things, Ginger, inside of the...
Fetid smell the war.
I mean, actually, I'm not opposed to just letting them beat the drum and all become hostile.
Really?
Maybe I'll even do Minfara last.
But you know, at this point, we're kind of getting to a situation where we have to kind of resolve, take turns in resolving these things, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? What I mean is that I resolve the grove defense, or you resolve the one thing you're doing first, and then the other person resolves.
I mean, you're not in combat with all of them at once.
No. What I'm saying is, we're doing two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing two different things, and I'm doing the grove defense next time that we stream, and you're doing the fight with Thara and everybody else. And it's one of the most tense choke points in the entire game, right? Maybe like a top 3. So you doing draw excellent and me doing growth defense like simultaneously might not be the coolest thing. That's what I'm saying.
Ah.
So maybe
no,
you want to
I'm not starting with draw excellent. I'm starting with the outside room.
Right. So like maybe you want to go and do that.
And getting the spiders.
Okay, so I'm getting interesting information from Critique here. He's saying do Donnie's quest first. And I have no idea what he means.
Oh, there is a girl, I believe, like it's even your best girl, Lacrissa, and she really likes going. And she is searching for Donnie, the mute child who's missing.
Yeah, I think I need to go now, but I have no idea where Rika is. We've never done this before. But okay, I'll just go and do that, and then probably I need to save the game. Alright, let's just see what that is all about. Donnie is grunting.
Please, have you seen Donnie anywhere? We need to get him into the cave before the goblins come.
Right.
I still haven't triggered Draw Excellence dialogue. Well, not gonna trigger it now.
Find Donnie. There Donnie is. Oh, pretty cool. Why is it? Oh. There Donnie is. Find Donnie. And bring him to safety? So how do you bring Donnie to safety? Do I need to like... The stone door says go away. And Donnie says grunt. I should have a dialogue option here though.
Talk to him.
Yes.
Talk to Donnie.
I've done that 3 or 4 times.
Oh, you didn't talk to Rika first, right?
I did. Maybe I don't get it when you kill Korga.
Does he follow you?
No following. I can just quickly talk to Rika just to get that out of the way. I've never done this before, so...
I'm thinking if I should kill this crying eye now and then run away.
Nothing seems to change. I think. I don't know what I'm missing out on. Maybe it's a Corker thing, perhaps. All right, so Ginger, I'm going to go to what is his face, Sevlor, and just kind of probably end the stream up there with all of the pre-buffs that I want before going into the fight, and then just be kind of ready for that bit once we head off with this again.
Okay. I'm actually unsure because my dex is so limited. I'm actually a little scared of killing this crying eye.
Never a dull moment.
I don't think the scrying eye is angry with you if there are nobody else. I think you could just throw it.
There is somebody else, of course. Scrut, who's always standing close.
Right. Maybe you're right that the gold worming staff just is the best weapon to use for this. Probably that is correct. Use for this. The awareness bow, is that worth it for killing Moke? Probably not, right? Because I'll be lacking damage anyway to kill him. If I want to kill him, I'll be spending the branding smites, and I'm actually not sure that it's valuable enough when you think about the limited resources that you have available to you as a paladin. I think I need to, fast track on killing the spider, at least the first spider. And then maybe I need to kind of dip into the moonbeam, perhaps for the killing of. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to think about it though. So I'm going to be saving this game here. Thank you for anybody watching. And
you know what? I'ma throw this crying eye into the abyss now. Or you know what? Let's do this tomorrow after I'm rested. If this triggers a fight, I shall do the fight.
Gotcha, Ginger. Thanks a lot for the stream, and I will talk to you soon-ish.
Yes.
Gotcha. Have a nice day. I will see you.
See you. As for me, I'm also